This video is part of a series of Philadelphia Major League Baseball players who I believe deserve serious consideration for the Baseball Hall of Fame. On September 25th, 2015, Aaron Altair hit an inside-the-park grand slam against the Washington Nationals. It was only the 20th time that a Philadelphia baseball player had accomplished such a feat. The first Philadelphia baseball player to do so was a man by the name of Harry Stovey. As it turns out, in 2015, Harry Stovey was one of a class of baseball players who were nominated for consideration by the Pre-Integration Committee for induction into the Hall of Fame. The Pre-Integration Committee will meet during the winter meetings of the 2015-2016 offseason. A vote of 75% of the 16-member committee, or 12 members, will mean that a player will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Stovey was a power hitter who played for the Philadelphia Athletics of the American Association, also known as the Beer and Whiskey League. He hit the first inside-the-park grand slam for a Philadelphia team on September 9, 1886, against the Brooklyn Grays. The Athletics lost that day 12-11. It was actually Stovey's second inside-the-park grand slam. His first came when he was playing for the National League Worcester Ruby Legs on September 29, 1881, against the Chicago White Stockings. It was also for a losing cause, as the Ruby Legs lost to the White Stockings 7-6. Stovey was one of the first premier power hitters, spending 14 seasons in the major leagues. He led the American Association 4 times in runs scored, 3 times in home runs, and once in stolen bases after it became a stat in 1886. He led the National League twice in home runs and twice in triples. He also led the American Association twice in triples and led the Players' League in 1890 in stolen bases. When he retired from the major leagues in 1893, he was the career leader in home runs with 122 and stolen bases with 509. He also retired with 908 RBIs. All of this, of course, during the dead ball era when home runs were rare. In sum, Stovey's hitting prowess would make him a fine representative of a Philadelphia Athletics team that ceased to exist once the American Association folded in 1891.